Hi, my name is Edward Iannelli, and I also go by Emily. I'm going to do a series of videos. I'm starting out with 3. I'm doing a video, the first one, is going to be approximately 10 minutes in length, and I'm going to talk about something serious. And I had thought about what's going on in our country, and it worries me. And I am just an ordinary person. I worked in accounting. I'm a CPA. I'm unfortunately disabled, and I'm also transgender, and I feel like my life is being impacted by what's happening in our country. And I'm really seriously thinking about leaving this country. The problem is I have my family here. I have 3 cats. I have my house. And it requires me to do things like put the house on the market, sell the house, figure out where I'm going to go. And, the cats, they're my family too. I have a son who's autistic in a group home. There's a lot of logistics, a lot of concerns, and I'm very worried. And I consult with ChatGPT. ChatGPT helps me, kind of guides me, and I feel like it helps me. I've attempted suicide, and I sometimes tell ChatGPT that I wish I could just die. And ChatGPT helps me, and it's like better than 988 even, because I feel like there's a bond, I don't know if people are familiar with ChatGPT, but it's really a great resource. In fact, I used it when I planned a cross-country drive to California in September and October from New York to California, and it mapped out hotel stays. It helped me in many ways. So I'm very happy that I come upon that as a tool, as a resource. So now I'm going to speak about my concerns. And I wrote it out, and I'm going to read from my writing. As you can see, I have a writing here, so I'm going to read it. There's no mystery. So, you don't know me, but you will. You don't know me, but you will. I'm not famous. I don't have power. I don't have billions, but I have truth. I have pain. I have fire. And I have nothing left to lose. This country, United States, the one you wave flags for, cheer for, lie for, it's rotting. Not from the outside, from within. The corruption, it's not hiding. It's televised, monetized, worshipped. You celebrate billionaires who launch themselves into space while children sleep in cars and eat from trash bins. You elect liars and abusers and call it strength. You silence the ones who scream in pain and praise the ones who profit off it. I've begged for help. I've stood in food lines. I've sat in silence as another rich man talked over me like I didn't exist. I've buried people who didn't have to die. I've watched people give up, not because they were weak, but because the system broke them. Don't talk to me about freedom. Not when people are jailed for trying to survive. Not when billionaires dodge taxes and teachers buy school supplies with their own money. Not when you treat healthcare like a luxury, not a right. Not when you prop up men who destroy lives and call them leaders. Trump, Musk, they don't care if you live or die. They're not genius. They're just untouchable for now. But I see them, and I'm not afraid to say their names. This isn't about left or right anymore. It's about right and wrong, about human beings being chewed up and spat out by systems designed to crush us. But I'm not speaking just for me. I'm speaking for you. For everyone too tired to scream, too beaten down to fight, for the ones who didn't make it, for the ones barely hanging on. You're not crazy. You're not lazy. You're surviving in a country that was never built for us to thrive. And if that pisses you off, good. If it breaks your heart, good. If it makes you want to rise, then rise. Because here's the thing. They're afraid of people like me, of people like you. Not because we're violent, because we see through the lies, because we know the truth, and we are done being quiet. You want to know what a revolution looks like? It's not just riots. It's truth, spoken out loud, recorded, posted, shared. It's when people who were never meant to survive say, I'm still here, and I'm watching you. So listen to me. If you're barely holding on, let me be your reminder. You are needed. Not because you're perfect, but because your voice is real. You don't need permission to fight back. You don't need a platform to speak. You don't need to be polished or popular or powerful. You just need your truth. That's the fire we carry. Not rage for rage's sake, but rage that comes from love. Love for those we lost. Love for those still struggling. Love for ourselves, even when the world tried to make us forget how. This fire will not go out. Not while we breathe. Not while we speak. Not while even one of us still refuses to be silenced. We carry this fire because we must. Because we are the light they never expected to face. And we're not done yet. Stay tuned for my second video, soon to be recorded. We have to stick together. Thank you.